Fala galera lendária, eu sou o Ravage, mais uma review lendária começando. E hoje a gente vai falar sobre Hitman 3, esse jogo que finaliza a trilogia iniciada em 2016 pela IO Interactive. O jogo vem sendo bastante elogiado pela sua mecânica, desde o primeiro, 2016, também foi muito elogiado. O 2 eles deram uma aprimorada. E nesse terceiro foi colocado algo bem sutil, mas que faz alguma diferença nas missões. O jogo nessa versão, elas colocaram todos os jogos, os 3 jogos juntos, na versão que eu estou jogando no PC. Vamos dar uma olhadinha aqui no menu rápido, só para ver como tá. Então eu tenho o modo história, que é o modo de campanha, Ali eu posso ver o prólogo, que é o prólogo do primeiro jogo. Tem o Hitman 1, o 2 e o 3. Além disso, tem também algumas missões secundárias. Paciente Zero, uma missão de bonificações e missões especiais. Aqui a gente pode ver os países, que foram os países por onde passam as missões. Aqui eu estou incluindo todos os 3 jogos. Infelizmente não tem no Brasil. E uma coisa ruim também desse jogo é que ele não tem legenda em português, infelizmente. Eu coloquei em espanhol para dar uma facilitada, para quem não conhece inglês. Eu também estou jogando offline porque a minha gravação online não ficou muito boa. Então eu coloquei offline, mas não influencia muito, só a gente não vai ter a pontuação no final. Beleza, vamos para a história. Agora nesse começo aí vai ter uma prévia explicando o que aconteceu antes. Se você ainda não jogou, eu aconselho você a dar uma pulada nessa parte do vídeo para não pegar spoiler. Daqui a pouquinho eu volto.
Agent 47 and Diana Burnwood are the world's top assassins working for the ICA. Unknowingly, they have been hired by a shadow client to target a number of operatives of Providence, a secret organization working in the highest echelons of power. Providence's controller, the Constant, approaches Diana and makes her a deal. Eliminate the shadow client and learn about 47's past. But when 47 discovers that the shadow client is Lucas Gray, his lost childhood friend, he and Diana switch sides to fulfill an old pact: destroy Providence. Together, they manage to capture the Constant, forcing him to reveal the identities of the 3 Providence partners. Eliminate them, and the war would be over. However, the Constant has an ace up his sleeve.
Muito bem. Tá aí. Nossa aventura começa em Dubai. Aqui a gente tem os objetivos. Aí é o nosso plano. O que a gente pode fazer, as armas que a gente vai poder usar. Aqui tem a classificação da dificuldade: novato, profissional ou maestro. Você ganha mais pontos dependendo da classificação, ou de novato mesmo. E vamos que vamos.
Welcome to Dubai, 47. Today is the inauguration of the scepter, and the ceremony is well underway. You will find Marcus Stuyvesant near the building's signature art installation, while a paranoid Carl Ingram has ensconced himself in his penthouse suite, security on highest alert. Mr. Gray is already in position and ready to assist. Good luck, 47.
47. Come in. 47, do you copy?
I'm here.
Are you in position?
I'm heading towards the point of entry.
Good. Get back to me when you're there.
Ok, começou. Deixa eu dar uma olhada no visual aqui. Está naqueles prédios gigantescos de Dubai. Beleza. Em cima das nuvens aqui, tem uns balões ali. Legal. Show de bola. Galera, aproveita, já dá aquele like para ajudar o canal. Se não é inscrito, se inscreve e ativa o sininho para não perder nada. Vou escalar aqui. Pular aqui, beleza? Vamos lá. Opa, deu errado. Ok.
Locked. 47, use your camera and scan the lock, will you? I think I can override the Windows controls from here.
Aqui a gente vai ter uma das inovações desse jogo, que a gente pode usar a câmera do celular para hackear. Legal.
I'm in position.
47, the inauguration is taking place close by. Once you've infiltrated it, get your bearings. I'm sure there must be floor plans somewhere.
Understood.
We need absolute focus on this one. If Ingram and Stuyvesant are alerted to our presence, we may lose them for good. We are so close, 47.
Don't worry. They're not going anywhere.
Beleza. Subir aqui. Ok. Uau, trocou de roupa já? Beleza. Essa primeira parte a gente tem que matar duas pessoas, são dois alvos. Olhadinha aqui na... Sempre cenários grandiosos. Bem detalhado. Sempre também com um número grande de NPCs. Deixa eu estar primeiro aqui. Zoom. Ok, isso aqui é o que? Profundidade de campo. Vamos ver o que é. Ok. E embaixo pode mudar os filtros, né? Tirar uma foto para ver. Ok. Deu show dele lá. Beleza. Vamos em frente. A gente pode interagir com alguns NPCs. A gente pode dar louca aqui, pegar qualquer NPC e bater nele, alguma coisa assim, só que aí você vai ter problemas. Aqui aquele modo que eu posso ver, lá está o ponto vermelho, a pessoa que aparece em vermelho é o nosso alvo. Mas também fica destacado alguns lugares onde a gente pode mexer. No caso ali é o ponto inicial, esse ponto meio verdeado é o ponto inicial, é o objetivo inicial.
Listen, I want to talk to the partners directly. Make them understand why all of this is happening. And that terminal gives me an idea. There's a server room near the Sheikh's personal reception. If you can gain access to it, we might be able to recover useful intel from it. We'll have to work together to hack the system, but it's our best shot. It looks like the staff area could provide you with a viable route to the server room.
A gente vai colhendo aquelas dicas ali, em forma de vídeo, em forma de informação, e com isso a gente pode tecer o nosso plano. O fator replay de Hitman é enorme, porque você pode matar os adversários, os alvos, de diversas formas diferentes. Isso inclui jogar caixa em cima, tirar de prédio e muitas outras coisas.
There's a keypad lock on the doors to the staff area. One moment. All right, try this. 4706.
Boa.
There's quite a bit of security here.
Aqui a gente tem que ter cuidado, porque quando mostra ali zona restrita, é porque você está com uma roupa que não é daquela região. Então a gente tem que pegar essa roupa. Eu vou tentar atrair a atenção aqui de um funcionário. Aí nós temos dois funcionários que podem estar aqui. Vou tentar atrair a atenção de um deles. Que martelo. Ok. Tirar ele aqui para não ter problemas. Não quero matar ninguém. Atrair a atenção de um deles para poder roubar a roupa. Tem um armário ali. Eu posso roubar a roupa de alguém, colocar o corpo ali. A pessoa já viu, mas é uma mulher. Não tem problema, vou deixar ela vir. E depois eu vou fazer novamente para ver se eu atraio a atenção do outro funcionário. Você pode ver também que tem uma bolinha branca em cima. Os personagens que tem uma bolinha branca em cima, eles conseguem identificar pessoas do setor. Aí já tem um outro funcionário aí que eu vou conseguir atrair. Repare que ele não tem a bolinha em cima, então eu posso passar na frente dele com essa roupa, ou na frente de qualquer personagem que não tem essa bolinha. Ah não, ele tem sim, eu não vi. Personagens que tem essa bolinha aí, se eu passar em frente, eles vão desconfiar. Nocautear ele aqui, não preciso matar. Ok. Pegar a roupa dele. Beleza? E vou esconder o corpo para que ninguém desconfie de nada. Se alguém achar o corpo, as autoridades são alertadas e o meu disfarce é comprometido. Agora eu tô com a roupa, a menina ali, se ela me olhar, não vai desconfiar. Mas lá na frente eu tenho um guarda ali que tá com aquela bolinha branca em cima. Se ele me olhar, ele vai desconfiar. Mesma coisa aqui, ó, o cozinheiro ali com a bolinha em cima, ele deve conhecer o rapaz desse setor, então ele vai ver que eu não pertenço a esse local. Pode me causar algumas complicações aí. Ok. Vou tentar passar sem ser notado. Na verdade, o ideal do Hitman é que você não seja notado enquanto faça as suas atividades. Opa. Beleza, consigo passar aqui.
I think I can open that window remotely.
A janela ali, vou ter que hackear a janela, é isso? Usar a câmera aqui. Vamos ver. Acho que eu tô longe. Ok.
Oh God, this isn't happening. Really? Of course, sure. Why not? Whatever.
Ela se assustou no áudio, mas na física ali ela nem ligou. Tudo bem. Então aquele ar fresco que ele falou aí, ó, é essa saída aqui. Vamos lá, continuar.
Sheikh Al-Ghazali is reaching out to his worldwide network of lawyers and financial contacts, attempting to restore the lost power base of the Providence partners. If Ingram and Stuyvesant were asked to a meeting, thinking they'll be told of new developments, I suspect they'd jump at the chance. There's a lounge area at the top of the building. It can be sealed off for private conversations. If we lure the targets there, they'll be trapped.
Tem um plano ali de atrair os dois pro mesmo local para matar ambos. Beleza. Essa é só uma das opções. Você pode matar os dois individualmente como você quiser. Mas essa é... Vou seguir aqui a risca a história.
The server room should be behind one of the doors in this hallway.
Eu tô também numa área que eu tenho que pegar um outro uniforme. Deixa eu entrar aqui no banheiro, beleza. Tem um armário aqui que eu posso usar. Ok. Vamos ficar ligado também nos personagens e quando eles andam. Opa, tem um rapaz aqui que eu posso pegar também a roupa. Eu acho que assim eu vou conseguir transitar melhor aqui. Beleza, eu não vi se tinha um armário aqui. Ah, tem um ali. Show. Esconder ele aqui. Espero que ninguém entre enquanto eu estou fazendo isso. Ok. Vamos lá. O que tem aqui atrás? Opa, já é a sala do terminal? Beleza.
A calendar function. We can use this to summon the partners to a fake meeting, 47. Alright, I'm no hacker like Olivia, but I think you need to pull one of the racks here to gain access to the terminal.
Beleza, pode ser qualquer um. Deixa eu ver aqui. Esse aqui mesmo. Beleza.
Damn it. A silent alarm has been tripped. Security is on its way. Hide, 47.
Tentar me esconder. Cuidado aqui, opa, quase que eu faço besteira.
As expected. Nothing to see here.
Yes.
Beleza.
Sorry about that, 47. Let's try again, shall we? I think I've got it. We'll need a key card to gain access. Someone in maintenance should have one we can borrow for a spell.
Tem que pegar o cartão com outra pessoa. Vamos ver. Repare que antes ali tinha uma bolinha em cima do rapaz ali. Agora não tem mais. Tá, o alvo tá lá do outro lado. Vamos lá. Tentar não chamar a atenção da menina aqui. Ok. Foi. Desculpa aí, amigão. Vou pegar aqui o nosso cartãozinho. Beleza. Esconder o corpo aqui para não ter problema. Quanto menos você fizer baixas desnecessárias, maior a sua pontuação. O ideal é que você mate, não afete ninguém, e mate apenas os alvos que forem indicados. Vou voltar aqui ao terminal.
That must have done something.
Ok.
Can you see anything different in the room?
Tem um que ficou diferente, deixa eu ver. Não tem nada diferente. Cadê? Uma tela diferente. Opa, aqui. Beleza.
Good. We're in. Now all you need to do is access the terminal and use the calendar option to
Voltar pro
summon the
terminal.
Providence partners to a meeting.
Escolher. Escolher o primeiro mesmo.
Good work. The meeting has been booked. The partners should be moving up here shortly. Ah, looks like the lounge can be sealed off for private conversations. Handy. Excellent. I see the partners moving. You should join their meeting. Time to end this, 47. Cameras are showing a lot of guards up here.
Lá o nosso
They
amigo
wouldn't
correndo lá.
suspect one of their own, though.
Agora tem que pegar essa roupa desse rapaz aqui.
Hello, sir.
Ah, bom que ele foi pra cá. Espero que ninguém me veja. Opa. Foi mal aí. Beleza. Tentar levar ele lá pro banheiro. Pra esconder, que eu acho que é o lugar mais próximo que tem. Armário. Ah, não tem um armário aqui. Verdade, tinha esquecido. Se não me engano, eu posso colocar até 2 pessoas dentro do armário. Se não me engano. Beleza. Vou pegar essa arma aqui para não levantar suspeita, então não precisa.
Hello.
Deixa rolar.
Yeah, just want to remind you about the lockdown rule tomorrow. That's right, I understand.
Tem um cara que vai conhecer, vou entrar aqui. Vamos ver se eu corto o caminho por aqui. Beleza, opa, tem uma escada que sobe. Show.
It's a hell of a uniform you got there, guy.
Fica bonito. Cenários sempre bonitos do Hitman. Opa, os dois estão ali já. Essa missão parece ser mais fácil.
The partners are alone now. I'll activate the panel controlling the room's security features. When you're ready, use it to start the show.
Ah, legal. Se eu ativar ali, vai fechar a segurança do local.
Where's the Sheik? It's a busy day for him. Surely we can give him a few moments.
Do you know what he wants to talk about? What's this? Carl? Did you do that?
I certainly did not.
the fuck
I have no idea what's going on.
Gentlemen, what's the meaning of this?
You're the one responsible for all this. Gray, what do you want?
Something that has been a long time due. Revenge.
Revenge? How banal. You killed Cobb, Navikov, Caruso, the Washington twins, everyone at Haven. You broke into our bank. And you outed Providence to the world. Whatever perceived slight we've done to you is insignificant to the amount of damage you've caused us. You've caused the world.
You're a murderous terrorist. Nothing more. What did we ever do to you anyway?
You specifically? Nothing. Providence? Everything. Providence made me. And at the flick of a pen, Providence broke me. I'm just returning the favor. Providence has ruined the lives of countless people, expecting and facing no consequence for its actions. You take it for yourselves and those who support you, and you burn everyone and everything else to the ground from the comfort of the shadows. No more.
You're delusional.
Exposing us achieved nothing beyond moving a few pieces around on a board much more complicated than you can fathom. The world believes you're dead. What more do you want?
Me? Nothing. My friend, however, well, let's just say he's a bit of an expert. I'm just here to watch you die. 47. Finish it.
Ok. Vamos lá. Toma. Acabou.
47.
Opa.
Finish it.
Acabar com isso rápido.
Finally,
Pronto.
Stuyvesant and Ingram are gone. Providence will soon be no more than a bad memory. 47. Thank you. I'll meet you at the rendezvous on the edge of town.
Beleza. Fechamos aí. Nós temos 3 pontos de saída, mas tem um aqui muito próximo, então vou pegar esse ponto aqui mesmo.
If that's your winning face, I'd hate to see you lose.
We underestimated the Constant.
Yeah, he's a glorified desk clerk.
He's not just after the money. He wants it all.
We caught him once, we can do it again. And, well, we're not the ones who let him escape.
You still don't trust her.
I don't like executive decision makers. Look, you don't have to follow her, you know? Soon, this will be over. Maybe it's time to think about the future. You have to face the possibility that there's no going back. If the ICA knows what you did,
she'll make it right. She always does.
We have a fix on Carlisle. Come on. We've got a plane to catch. I hope you like the rain, 47.
Miss Burnwood.
How did you...
I have everyone's number. You really ought to know by now.
You planned this? All of it?
Don't be silly. I just played the hand I was dealt.
We'll find you.
You had me. Where'd that get you?
We handed you an empire.
It's for the best. The partners were complacent, set in their ways. But power is more than just security. Providence can be an agent of change. Surely you understand. Or you will. Soon enough.
Muito bem, a gente vai agora para a segunda parte da aventura. Isso aí, morte em família. Ali também, como primeiro a gente vê os objetivos. Ele mostra o alvo. Algumas informações aqui sobre ela. Ok. Tem um outro objetivo secundário que é encontrar o informante ou o informe. Beleza. Aqui o que a gente pode usar, como no primeiro, a gente pode usar moeda também. E a mesma coisa a classificação de dificuldade.
Thornbridge Manor, the Carlisle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlisle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlisle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlisle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
Ok. Dá uma olhada aqui no visual, como a gente fez no primeiro. Essa trilogia deixa Essa parte gráfica muito bonita. Vamos lá. Tentar ver aqui o alvo lá. Interessante essa cena com o alvo lá no fundo. Vamos lá.
Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle. Who's waiting?
Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlyle. You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47. A famous private investigator summoned by Alexa Carlyle has arrived at Thornbridge Manor. If you take his place, it may be an opportunity to get close to Madame Carlyle.
Beleza, vamos seguir aqui o repórter. Aqui parece que não tá tão vigiado. Beleza. Franquia Hitman começou em 2000 com Hitman, codinome 47. Em 2002 foi lançado Hitman 2 Silent Assassin. Em 2004 Hitman Contracts. Em 2006 Hitman Blood Money. E em 2012 Hitman Absolution.
Mr. Whitmer, thank God you're here. Can I take you to Madame Carlyle?
Please do.
If you follow me. I know I wasn't saying anything, but I'm telling you, you're here. Everything's just so strange. Preparing for Madame's funeral, and then she turns up alive. But then the awful business with her brother Zachary.
Oh, by the way, I told Kate about this test.
What did she say?
Well, I thought she'd be mad at me, but she just thanked me. Said she understood the position I was in. We had a really good talk about it.
Passa por aqui. Em 2014 foi lançado para iOS, Android e Windows Phone Hitman Go.
I guess I thought she was going to read into them and freak
You have
out.
to be patted down
Say I
before
must
you
have
see
done
Madame
something
Carlyle
wrong.
inside.
Shit, man. Caroline really did a number on you.
So, I just need to check.
That's a bit excessive, I think, considering the fact that I spotted no less than 2 routes to get inside the house unseen.
We know what we're doing, sir. Don't worry about that.
Em 2015 Hitman Sniper para iOS e Android. Tá aqui pela janela. Tentar pegar esse repórter aqui para assumir a identidade dele. Vai facilitar pra gente. Beleza? Show. O objetivo ali é falar com a Alexa. Dá só uma vistoriazinha aqui.
Gentleman, he gave me his coat and all. Rosie, you need to forget about that.
Cumprir logo aqui para ver se a gente consegue abrir um leque maior de opções.
Mr. Whitmer, thank you for coming on such short notice. A great tragedy has fallen upon us, and I need a quick resolution, handled with absolute discretion.
Results and discretion are my speciality.
Very well. I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
In my experience, a thorough examination of a potential crime scene is half the job done.
Good. Fernsby will take over from here.
I am Mr. Fernsby, the butler. Madame Carlyle has asked me to assist you in any way possible. Mr. Whitmer, I understand that you've traveled from London. Would you care for some refreshments? Or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
I prefer to get started.
As you wish. If you'll follow me, sir.
Um
I feel
assassinato.
obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that the staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation. I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room, to my right.
Muito bem.
A locked
Deixa eu
room
chegar
murder
aqui.
mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this.
Vou chegar a cena aqui do.
Why don't you use
Entre
your
aspas.
camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Entre aspas, assassinato. Laptop ali. Beleza, vamos usar a câmera aqui.
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47.
São 6 pistas no total. Beleza. Dá uma olhadinha lá no laptop.
Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal. Zachary's suicide
Mais um
note.
aqui.
Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity.
Montamos 4. Eu tinha visto, acho que alguma coisa lá do outro lado. Só se tem mais alguma coisa por aqui. Eu acho que é só uma garrafa, né? Não é só uma garrafa vazia. Beleza. Também na lareira não tem nada. Ok. Ok. Aqui eu tinha visto alguma coisa ali atrás. Ah, é uma faca. Aqui, pegar. Ok. Ah, descansado. É ali que eu tinha visto alguma coisa aqui, nessa estante ou aqui. Aqui não tem nada. Em cima tem alguma coisa. Ali, é isso que eu tava procurando. Parece um livro, né? Deslocado.
A hidden door.
Opa.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside.
Uma coisa ali. Ele vigiava a casa, o buraco. Tem mais alguma coisa por aqui? Tem alguma coisa aqui?
A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching.
Plano da casa.
The secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
Ok. Continuar aqui.
Oh, stop pacing. For God's sake, Emma.
Why don't we get any kind of explanation? It's bloody rude. That's what it is.
Pedindo para pegar mais informações ali com o senhor ali. Dá uma olhada aqui por cima só para ver o que tem.
Greetings, sir.
Vamos lá falar com ele para ver e dar andamento à história.
Can I do anything for you?
Yes, actually. Could you speed up time so I don't die from boredom and fear I may not survive an entire weekend in this shithole?
Perhaps a brisk walk in the garden would do you good.
I said...
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
That means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves
just
Madame's
remembered I
family
went for a
and
stroll behind the
myself
greenhouse last
as the
night.
only persons
Maybe
here
that's
when he
where
died.
it is.
And before you
My
asked,
lost button.
no,
The one you
I
couldn't
do
find
not
at the
have
graveyard.
an alibi.
Wouldn't it be a good idea
I
for
was
me to go
alone
look for
in my
it?
office at the time
Now?
of death.
A good idea.
Here's the material that I prepared.
Yes.
It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
This is very useful information, 47. So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
I said speed up
Muito bem,
time,
a gente
not
vai
my
ter que
password.
interrogar essa cabeça aqui. Não,
Of course, sir.
interrogar
back
todos
later.
eles.
How very kind of you, dear Mr. Fernsby. I hope to see you soon. Creepy old git.
How's everything coming
Patrick
along, Elaine?
Carlyle,
Very well, Mr.
can you tell me
Make
where
sure
you
you
were
focus on
yesterday
the work.
evening?
I will.
I don't need one more maid
It's that
crying.
sneaky butler, isn't it?
So watch
He
yourself
ratted me
around,
out.
Mr. Patrick.
Don't worry about me.
Elaine, give us some privacy, would you? Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. So, is that it?
What did you think of Zachary?
Creepy as hell. No ambition. Imagine deciding to live in a museum. You know, Father says Zachary and Alexa used to be two of a kind. He had a great future ahead of him. Then suddenly, he just gave up everything. What an idiot. Thank God Daddy chose looks and brains over pedigree when he married Mummy. I don't have to worry about the inbreeding so customary in these circles. If that's all, I think I'll get back to my slow death by boredom.
Did you see anything suspicious last night?
No. I reckon Zachary topped himself. I know I would have. Or perhaps Mr. Fernsby. I don't like him. He could have done it.
Ok. Interrogamos o Patrick. Tentar achar algum outro. Não tem ninguém.
Hi there. I will have, sir. I'm sorry. This is a restricted area. Stop.
Ele já estava dentro.
That's a good boy. No offense, but I hope I don't see you again.
Estranho. Deixa eu invadir pela janela por onde eu entrei. Ver se vai voltar da área restrita. Ah, beleza. Opa, tem uma senhora aqui. Tem um rapaz ali sentado.
Emma Carlisle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Anything else you want to know?
How did you feel about Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His presence was always awkward. How do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Is that all?
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind. Except, perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
Beleza. Vamos com a Emma. Fala com outro rapaz aqui.
Gregory Carlisle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Well, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, the wife sporting another one of her headaches, would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Anything else you want to pry from my intricate intellect?
Tell me about Zachary.
Zach? Huh. Such a sad old sod. A bit heavy on the bottle. But who could blame him? Only company he had was his rare plants and mother, who travels more than she stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger ball. He's better off dead. Is that all? Not very thorough, are you?
Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nothing, really. I'm just enjoying the show. Our perfect mother obviously fucked up, didn't she? Faking her own death. You know, she's explained nothing to us. I think she's scared to own up to her own mistake.
Muito bem. O Lendário também foi interrogado, então interrogamos até agora 4 pessoas. Vamos ver se a gente consegue achar mais algum.
How are you?
I was just having a laugh, yeah? Must admit, he's pretty good. What did you think?
That is the door to Mr. Fernsby's office.
Some of the delivery people were unhappy with the security at the gate. But why safe with Ethel? She never misses a step.
Aconteceu uma coisa aqui.
I'm getting a headache from all the decisions. I mean, pram or stroller, comforter or not. Should I ask her to marry me? What if she says no? And then this big funeral thing tomorrow.
Rosie, tell me what you did last night.
I'm in trouble, aren't I? I spent the evening with Patrick. We met after dinner and I went home at 1 in the morning. He said he needed someone real to talk to. When he looks at you, it makes you feel like the center of the universe. Like a real princess.
But now he just ignores her.
Well, he's under a lot of pressure.
He's an idiot. That's what he is.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? Any strangers outside the house?
No, we saw no one outside. Except Patrick's mother, Emma. We were sitting on the bench behind the greenhouse talking when she came out and we had to hide. You won't tell her about me and Patrick, will you? She'd insist Madame Carlyle fire me. I'm sure of it.
Too right she will. She's always going on about how things will change once she's in charge of Thornbridge Manor.
Fake funeral tomorrow. Zachary found dead upstairs today. Death is everywhere. I never thought of it that way.
Would you mind taking a few steps away
it's
from me,
It's such a big
please?
responsibility having a baby. I have to protect it, right? How'd you even do that? I can't do that.
You'll be fine, Robbie. Kids are great.
I shouldn't gossip. But that Emma woman had a really big thing on her face. What is it?
Pega esse veneno aqui.
Wait to get our hands on Thornbridge Manor.
Ok. Ah, achei mais uma aqui. Beleza.
Rebecca Carlyle, can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 9:15. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange. You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer? I do have a lot to see to.
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book, which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Anything else you feel like mentioning?
I may be wrong, but I saw Mr. Fernsby, the butler, leave Zachary's room early this afternoon. And he seemed a bit startled when he saw me in the hallway. It's probably nothing. Oh, and one more thing. Please be kind to Edward. He can only take so much.
Ok. Rebecca também já foi. E mano aqui. Vamos em frente.
Bill, did you find out that the vote was notarized? How the hell did that happen? No? I gave it in person. She said she got it notarized the very same day. Right, listen. You go to their office and ask for Cheryl. She's the best they've got. Tell her you want to see the records. Don't take no for an answer. And call me as soon as you've got them. Thanks, Phil. We'll get to the bottom of this.
2007 e 2015 foram lançados 2 filmes sobre a franquia, mas eles não foram tão bem aceitos, não. Apesar de ter gostado.
I think he's here to cut us from her will.
Very ridiculous. Imagine the scandal if the firstborn son didn't pick up the torch. That would never happen.
Mr. Fernsby?
Mr. Whitmer, you have enough evidence to present your case for Madame Carlyle?
No, not yet.
Come and see me when you do.
I don't like anything.
What about Rebecca? You like food? Great. She could visit our dad somewhere really expensive. A girl like you deserves that.
I don't know.
Hitman possui 2 livros. Hitman Enemy Waiting e Hitman Damnation. Há também uma HQ chamada Birth of the Hitman. Mais uma olhada aqui. Deixa eu ver se eu acho mais um. Detalhes da mansão estão impressionantes, realmente.
Did the portrait photographer check out? Verified his identity?
I vetted him.
Hello, sir.
He's good.
Looking good today, sir.
Not making the bed the way she prefers it. It's so unfair. She'd just discovered Zachary's dead body and was all shook up. I tried to tell Emma, and do you know what she said? She said, things will change around here. I can promise you that.
And her son Patrick is just as bad.
Mas ninguém passeando por aqui.
Tall are you? You could be a model, you know.
Right.
I'm serious. I have a friend who's a model. She says that's the sweet, sweet life. You should come and stay at my place in London. We can have her come over. Give you some tips.
I'm quite happy here, thanks.
Professional.
I should probably... Right. Yeah, sorry.
That door leads to Emma and Gregory's room.
Thanks. I mean, all the girls are not like that anyway.
Só banheiro.
Excuse me.
Subir mais um pouco aqui. Só acho mais alguém aqui em cima.
Hey, you! Where do you think you're going? Definitely Definitely not through here. Get out of my face.
Aqui não posso entrar. Forçar pra ver, mas...
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to
Não tem
leave.
problema.
Smart move.
Vamos voltar.
Hello there, sir.
Aqui também não posso entrar.
Aaron Ford Jr. calling from Morgan, Yates & Cohn. I need to get a listing of asset transfers from the Carlisle account HTC depot number 5085. No, I need it immediately. Yes, I'll hold. Yes, I'm still here.
Eu vou entrar aqui.
It doesn't exist. What do you mean it doesn't exist? Right.
Epa. Deixa eu ver o que tem naquele computador ali. Pode ter alguma coisa importante ali. Beleza. Pronto. Pronto. Ok. Olha nesse computador aqui, ver o que tem de bom aqui. Vamos guardar os corpos. Não tem problema. Beleza.
This all confirms that Arthur Edwards stole everything from Madame Carlyle. Perhaps you should let her know how bad it is, 47.
Ok. Voltar. Deixa eu só sair aqui. Ah, tá. Só dar uma olhadinha como é que funciona a mecânica aqui nas beiradas. Beleza. Deixa eu voltar com o uniforme do detetive, pegar essa arma aqui. Ok. Vou voltar com o uniforme do detetive para poder caminhar livremente.
Madame Carlyle.
Mr. Whitmer, you found proof of what happened to my brother?
No, not yet.
Go and see Fernsby when you do.
Hello, sir.
That is the door to Rebecca's room.
É, preciso de uma chave aqui.
that American lawyer in the small office, did you check his travel documents?
I did, sir. It all checked out.
Tem nada aqui fora também. Tem uma vista bonita.
I'm sorry, but I think I...
Right, yeah.
Cantando a mulher de novo, cara.
My parents would hate it.
Keep your comments to yourself, Gregory. Did you talk to Mother?
I haven't had the pleasure.
She just clams up when I try to get an explanation. Not even an apology. I mean, believing our mother dead is not exactly how I'd like to spend the week, and then she shows up like that. I nearly shat myself. I mean, she really topped her usual icy self this time.
Well, I don't know why you're so upset.
Do you realise how much I've had to deal with because of her sudden death? Huh, of course you don't. You've never done an honest day's work in your life.
Obviously, it's all a major con.
How are you today, sir?
First, I never
Tá ali embaixo, não tá pra brincadeira.
He plays the strings of my heart with that piano. I can feel the hair on my neck.
Ah, achei o mais um.
That's a little too close.
Professor Edward Carlyle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He would never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. Anything else I can do to help?
Can you tell me about Zachary's behavior last night?
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by Mother's supposed death. But he seemed more engaged than usual. You should ask Rebecca. They had a long talk. Did you know that he hadn't left Thornbridge Manor in nearly 50 years? His plants, Mother, and the staff, all the company he had. If that's all, I have a speech to write.
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
You mean apart from the fact that we came here to bury our mother and she shows up alive and kicking? Zachary found dead in his bed this morning? Or perhaps that the planned funeral is still taking place and I have to do the eulogy? And Mother will surely have a strong opinion on it afterwards. I can't breathe. Excuse me.
Ok. Mais uma pra lista.
I promised I wouldn't call you again, perhaps, but just wanted you to know I feel a little better. So you don't need to worry. It's just this place, I guess. I feel like it's watching me, noticing every little mistake I make. So I should be glad, Mother, that I... Well,
Isso aqui é o quê? Preciso de uma chave também.
Guests will attend the funeral tomorrow. There's still a lot to see to, but we're in good time, I think.
I can't deal with all this pretend funeral stuff just now. I know I have to, but... Well, I could listen all day. He pours emotion into that.
Tem mais ninguém? Dá uma saidinha da casa aqui pra ver se acha alguém aqui fora.
Madam Carlyle wants to inspect the arrangements for the staged funeral tomorrow. What's the delay?
It's the birds. They're making a racket and drop things everywhere. The Undertaker wants them gone before he'll see Madam Carlyle. He's in a right state.
So, unless you want to take on the birds, I suggest you stay clear of him.
Oh, no. Madam Carlyle is still going ahead with her staged funeral tomorrow, and she wants to inspect the arrangements. How about it, 47? You feel up to giving her the grand tour of her final resting place?
My aim's horrible. Safer for everyone if I just wait here till he says he's ready for Madam.
This may be any other day for you, but...
Dadinha aqui numa organização aqui. Tu é do mapa? Beleza, vamos lá. Funeral simulado.
Looking good, looking good.
I hope I die in the autumn. I love autumn funerals.
Madam Carlyle isn't dead, so there is no funeral. What if you ask me?
Evento acontecendo aqui.
How are you, sir?
Damn birds. I could just get clear hits on those nests.
Eu acho que ele quer que afugente os pássaros, é isso? Tentar tirar os ninhos da árvore. Mas antes eu tenho que afastar nosso amigo aí. Vou jogar aquele tijolo ali pra ele sair.
I'll never get rid of those stupid birds.
Beleza? Tentei, mas não acerto o ninho. Tentar mais uma vez aqui. Se eu consigo atirar com o silenciador, vamos chamar a atenção. Eita, ele viu. Sai fora. Tem ali um objetivo. Ah.
How can you be so sure no one goes blabbering about this ridiculous fake funeral event? I run a serious business. If this gets out...
Have you met Madame Carlyle?
Not yet, no.
Well, you don't want to go against that one, I can assure you.
Esperar o melhor momento aqui para tentar pegar a roupa dele. Tem muita gente próxima. Vai para um lugar mais discreto. Já tem até a cova aberta.
Finally, the birds are gone. Just run through everything before calling Madame Carlyle down.
Isso aqui mesmo. Beleza. Pronto. Beleza. Opa, alguém viu? Eita, escondeu o corpo logo.
Been stripped naked and just left there. Okay, step back. I'll go and check. There. We have a situation, some kind of disturbance. I'm not sure what's going on. We need to secure the area. I need you to get as far away as possible. For your own sake, do what you understand. I'm done.
Dá um tempo aqui pra perder. Beleza, foi. Tomar me buscando. Então posso dar continuidade. Tem uma pessoa pra falar ali, o objetivo pra ver. Fala com ela.
I'm ready to show Madame Carlyle the funeral arrangements.
You got rid of the birds?
Yes.
Perfect. I'll let her know. Mr. Parsons is ready to see Madame Carlyle.
Esperar nosso alvo chegar. Aí vem ela. Se tiver uma chance, acho que eu vou detoná-la aqui mesmo.
Well done, 47. Madame Carlyle is on her way. I wonder how she will like her final resting ground.
Mr. Parsons, I don't like to be kept waiting. I trust we can be efficient now I'm here.
I can be very efficient, Madame Carlyle.
What's that picture of me doing here? What an awful idea. I want it removed before the ceremony tomorrow. I must say I don't care much for the choice of flowers either. I need a moment to consider what I want.
Lá vem com outro carinha ali.
What's that
Vou
podium?
ter que eliminar ele primeiro.
I find that having family members do the eulogy is more often than not a toe-cringing affair. I've never understood the need to publicly display grief. A person died. It's a natural thing in the world. No need to make an emotional spectacle of it. I hope you haven't planned for one of those.
Pegar ele aqui.
Whoa, psycho.
Help! Help!
Eita. Pegar lá onde pode alertar todo mundo.
Stand there.
I'm looking straight at him, right there. Hey.
You're going to kill someone!
Espero que eu não tenha alertado mais gente. Beleza.
That's Madame Carlyle taken care of. Time to get the file on Arthur Edwards.
Pronto. Melhor cuidar dos corpos. Deixa eu só dar um tempo aqui, mas é melhor cuidar dos corpos. Se alguém achar, vai me complicar ainda mais. Esse círculo que aparece ali em volta é o quanto eu estou coberto. Beleza. Ninguém achou nada. Deixa eu dar um pulinho lá para apagar qualquer vestígio. Preciso mais dessa roupa também. Beleza. Acho que ficou mais um ali fora, né? Aqui eu teria que ter a pá pra poder jogar por cima. Vou fazer isso também, que tem gente viva ali dentro. Vamos lá. Ok. Sai daqui. Mais um rolê por aí para ver se tem alguma coisa que eu possa fazer. mas por aqui acabou. Então, pessoal, é isso. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Não esquece de dar aquela valorizada no canal. Se não for inscrito, se inscreve, dá aquela curtida, ativa o sininho para não perder absolutamente nada sobre nossas postagens. Até a próxima. Aquele abraço. Valeu. Fui.
It's not funny at all. Something bad must have happened to Madame Carlyle. The great woman.
Ooh, someone's all kitted up.